Welcome to Pyrion Flax's Guide to Antifun, aka Antimage. Okay, you may have thought from my previous vids that I hated Invoker above all else. I really don't. He's just way too hard for an idiot like me to play, and he seems to kill me a lot when I play against him. But basically he's just a wizard and you can kill him. He was, up to that point however, the most annoying hero I'd consistently been owned by. But that was before I played against a really good anti-mage player. I just had such a game. It was sickening. I was vomiting everywhere by the end of it, just convulsing on the floor, puking everywhere. I took my PC to the repair shop and the guy opened up the side and just this flood of puke just poured out into his face. And he was like, "Well, there's your problem, buddy." And naturally I demanded a refund on the spot. If you've never worked retail, by the way, this sort of thing happens a lot more than you might think, I can assure you. I used to work in a newsagent, which is just basically a newsstand, and there was a guy who demanded a refund on a giant bag of potato chips he just finished because they were the wrong flavour. You got to wonder why it took him a whole bag to realise that. And I had a crazy woman assure me one time that we sold fresh fruit, even though we had never had. And she turned to leave sort of quietly, all the time looking around with this kind of, I know they have fruit here somewhere, look on her face. And then she turns to me and she says, "Liars burn in hell, you know." And I said nothing at all. I was just like frozen. And she said, "Why are you lying? Don't you want my custom?" I was like, "Lady, I don't even want to share the same species as you. You're insane. This is a shop." I don't know why people in shops, anyway, they just go crazy. Anyway, here's a hero, Antimage, that is, in every sense of the word, or the phrase, purest fucking grade A bullshit. You know the way you got some heroes have like an escape, or a spell that's kind of annoying, but generally speaking, there's a way around it. You know, you think of a clever way to counter it, or there's this item, or that spell, or you just need to be 2 or 3 of you, whatever. That's most guys, right? Not this fucker, okay? And here's a quick rundown of why this guy wins the Emmy for being a cunt in a daytime drama, okay? Firstly, mana break. Have mana? Then this will hurt. He hits you, you lose mana and health. Awesome, right? It's like getting your wallet stolen and being set on fire at the same time, or treading in dog shit at the exact same moment a bird poops in your head. Or you're in hospital getting treatment for some terrible wasting disease in your arm. It's like becoming all atrophied and withered, and your arm rots off and lands on your pet dog who your parents had brought in to try and cheer you up. And you'd be like, "Noodles, no!" But the impact from your arm gave Noodles a bad head injury, and he becomes depressed and withdrawn and begins writing really sad and dark poetry to try and explain how he's become so disenfranchised and forlorn, and he's never the same dog again. And then a bird shits on your head, right? So we're agreed, mana break can fuck off. But wait, he's also got spell shield. Now, most people in the game cast spells of some kind. Anti-mage can give himself like 50% resistance to spells. So your level 4 spell is now basically a level 1 spell, and you're fighting a dude who's level 25 because he's been farming all fucking game. So you may as well have just thrown a balled up sock at the guy, and since most spellcaster types do fuck all damage without casting spells, you're fucked. And you're doubly fucked because of this mana void bullshit, which maintains the theme of just spitting in your face by having a really, really nice synergy with mana break. How so, Pyrion, you ask? Well, A, if you're asking me, you're an idiot. But B, if you're missing a lot of mana because, for instance, some dude just fucking stole all your mana, you get hit with this bullshit, and boom, you and all your friends take a heap of damage, right? So you're missing mana, and your friends suffer too. It's like getting caught speeding, and the copper gives you a ticket, and all your passengers a ticket, and any other cars that happen to be nearby a ticket, and some dude who's just chilling waiting for a bus, he gets a fucking ticket too. Finally, we're going to need to get in our spaceship. Our ship is called the USS Bullshit. It's a fuck you class starship whose continuing mission is to have their balls ground into a fine powder and used to season a big old pot of horse cunt stew. And here it is. Anti-mage can blink on a fucking 5-second cooldown. 5 seconds. He's like Houdini and David Blaine and that amazing Mumford rolled into one, right? Well, guess what? I hate magicians, which is ironic, because so does Anti-Mage, and yet He obviously is one, right? Disappearing is like the fucking #1 magic trick that they all fucking do. Hey, look, here's Antimage, you think. He's all alone. He's just laning. Let's get him. There are 4 of us here. We're just chilling out in the bushes. Let's go. You go around that way, and I'll go around that way. And then wait. No, wait a second. You're going to need a lot more than that. You're going to need like 12 fucking people in 2 concentric circles. You're going to need to keep him 100% stunned, because if he gets even a split second where he can get out of there, he's just going to fuck off. And that's it. Boom. You're standing there with your dick in your hand, ready to go, like someone who sits down to jerk it to some porn and has a power cut and just thinks, well, what in the name of Paul Rubens am I meant to do now? Use my fucking imagination? Or do I do some fucking drawings on the wall like a fucking caveman and wank to that? So yeah, here is my open letter to Antimage. Sir, I wish to complain in the strongest terms regarding your conduct in our most recent match. Please find enclosed one ripe turd. I would be grateful if you would please place this turd in a paper bag. Place the bag on your doorstep, set fire to the bag, and then ring your own doorbell, as it is too great a distance for me to enact this scenario myself. Furthermore, go fuck yourself. Yours, Pyrion Flax.